Greetings. This is the third part, answering a person named Walid Shobat, who speaks and attacks Islam, saying that the upcoming Muslim Antichrist. Let me give you some quotations from his video. You can watch it for yourself. It is so simple. Just go to, write in YouTube, Walid Shobat, Bible prophecy, and the coming Muslim Antichrist. And listen to this person full with hate, a hate monger against Muslims. I'm a little angry because I don't like, those people who have so much hate in their hearts. Fine. He brings a proof that Islam or Muslims are the Antichrist, starting with the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he relay a hadith, which is a false hadith. Muhammad alayhi wasallam did not say this hadith. I don't care what book mentioned this hadith. This hadith says, and all Muslims know, like Shobat mentioned, that the day will come, or the day of judgment will not come until all the Israelis will be destroyed. And the day will happen that even the stones and the trees will shout, oh Muslim, there is an Israeli behind me, come and kill him. Well, I don't believe that Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam spoke this hadith. Yes, Muslims are going to destroy Israel. Yes, the state of Israel will be demolished because they are like cancer. They invaded Palestine with no right, with non-biblical lies that the Zionists among the Christians, keep repeating those lies about things that happened in the past, not about futuristic events. We will talk about that some other time. And he mentioned in the book of Zechariah, chapter 12, he said that the book says the opposite story. The outcome will be in favor of the Israelis. Well, this is what Satan would wish, and his kind. No, the Israelis will lose. The Israelis have done so much harm against the Palestinians. They killed thousands of them. They invaded their land with non-biblical lies, so they deserve punishment for all the evil they have done. Now, Joel 3, book of Joel 3, he says that the Lord, the day of the Lord, the valley of Jehoshaphat, whatever it is, and how the Lord will come himself to enforce judgment. And he say that something like, I and the Father are one. Well, Jesus said, make the 12 disciples one with you, like I and you are one. Why they didn't make the disciples 12 gods, almighty gods? Because they don't understand. They are so lost, miserably. But we can teach them. We will educate the Christians. It is time. 2,000 years. We waited too long. Fine. They speak about Muslim radicals that will cause the destruction of Israel. No. Mr. Shobat, you are a Palestinian? Like hell you are. It is not Muslim radicals. It is the duty of the Muslims to destroy the state of Israel. Not the Muslim radicals like terrorist, stupid ISIS or Al-Qaeda or similar fractions. No. It is the duty of the Muslims justly to punish Israel for taking over Palestine, for killing thousands of Palestinians unjustly, from coming from all over the world, not with the help of God, or what you call God, no, with the help of the evil West, the US, England, the rotten who did commit this crime of the 20th century, not God. He speaks about the nations that support Israel and the nations that are opposing to Israel. Supporting what? Those miserable idiots. Supporting what? The evil that the Israelis have done? Raping a whole country from its owners, true owners? Who dispersed the Israelis through the whole world? The Palestinians? Or it was the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, starting with verse 64. It was the promise from the Lord to put the Israelis all over the world, from one corner to the other, not the Palestinians. The Palestinians did not deserve this punishment from the US, England, and the rest of the gang, the mobsters, the gangsters of the West. Palestinians did not do that. It was God who kicked them out, as he did before, for 70 years or 100 years in Babylon and Persia. It was God who put them into slavery at Egypt for 400 years. Another verse in the book, in the Old Testament, say 430 years. Who put them in slavery? The king of Egypt? He can put millions or hundreds of thousands into slavery? Where is God, who is supposed to be on their side, according to the lies of the Zionists? Where was God all this time? They lived most of their lives miserable, and God on their side. What kind of a God is that? I, for one, don't want to believe in such a God. Now, Shobat says that there is a hadith from the Prophet, there is a speech, a saying from the prophets, that, the destruction of the Israelis will come from Khorasan, a place in Persia. No, the Prophet did not say that. Even if they say the Prophet said, no, this is obviously a Shia invention. The Shia of Iran invented such a hadith. It's obvious, it's clear, so that we may glorify this coming help from the West, those who wear black. No, my friend, this is not true. This hadith is false. It's not coming from Khorasan, not coming from Persia. Persia today is doing a good job supporting the Palestinians in their just and rights against the invasion of the Israelis, the terrorists, Israelis. But that does not mean that help will come from Khorasan or any Iranian city, to that matter. They don't work like that. They usually support you and you do your job. They do not send any military help, soldiers, armies. This is not the way of the Persians. We got used to that. We have lived with them for 70 years through this problem. We know how they work. So Khorasan will not interfere in the destruction of Israel. Now, this Shobat, one of the jokes, one of the comedy, he acts like a comedian, a joker. He relates what's called the Antichrist with anti-Israel. Listen to this joke and this joker. The Israelis are the worst among the Antichrist. We will speak. I will show you. I will prove every word I say. So, in the matter of fact, anti-Israel means Christ-like. Christ himself called them the children of their father of lies, Satan. Christ himself insulted them so much. Read your New Testament, you dear converter, from the light of Islam to the darkness of Christianity. Read your book. See what Jesus did and said unto the Jews, the Israelis. But it's obvious that you are so illiterate about your book, your new book, because you claim that you are Muslim. Like hell you are. You're lying, of course. Anyway, we have so much to talk about. One tape, one video is not good enough, and it takes so much space and so much time. So it's so much work, to upload to the net. So the next time we'll continue, and the next time I'm going to start showing you proofs how Israelis and the Christians are the worst. And the Christians are the worst of the Antichrist. Starting next video. God willing. Be safe and take care.